So this is the scrapbook I made of Eva's cancer journey. I made this, I don't know, a couple months ago and kind of forgot to post it. The first page isn't actually done, and this I never put in the scrapbook because I found it late, but her birthday, we didn't know she had cancer, but she technically did, so I kind of wanted that to be the first page, and then 4 days later is when this started growing. So this tumor there, they thought maybe it was just a swollen lymph node or something, so they prescribed her sorry, an antibiotic. And after they took the biopsy, they put a drain in, thinking maybe they would drain some fluid, but obviously there wasn't anything in there because it was a tumor and not a swollen lymph node. I got the call while I was at work on September 28th, and we went straight to Riley because they said it was a fast-growing cancer. So this was her after she got her IV done, which she absolutely hated getting IVs done. And here she is doing a little CT scan at the play area there on this baby. She got one done and hers came back clear, which means that she did not have any cancer in her chest, which was good. This was her EKG that was done to show that her heart was healthy enough to even get the chemo to begin with. And this was her with her little stuffed animal sleeping afterwards. This was her after her first week. It was much smaller in size, like it's almost gone in that picture. That was just after 1 week of chemo. We also got a haircut done to kind of transition her into losing her hair. This was her first blood draw, which everything was actually really good on her first one. Like, none of her numbers were low. She got this little backpack full of all kinds of goodies. There she is with them again. Vincristine, doxorubicin, and cyclophosphamide were her 3 chemos that she got done. There's the child life specialist with her, and she helped a lot. That's what Eva actually wants to be when she grows up now. So she was really scared to get her port access the first time. I mean, obviously it's something you've never done before, so you don't know how it's going to feel. This is technically on the wrong page because this is what they used on her when she had to go to the ER, so, but I just thought it made a good decoration, I guess. This was a drawing she did of the room that we were in. This is the doctor and her, the little swivel chair, there's a flower painting, the height chart, the little red wagons that they have, and that was her at her first chemo. And they also had a glow party our first time there that we were lucky enough to be a part of, and here's some of the pictures. And one of the little glowing necklaces. This was when her hair started falling out. It fell out like in clumps like this. She also had one of her lumbar punctures was done not very well, so they poked her several times and she was in a lot of pain for a couple days. So once her hair started coming out, I took this little piece here, but obviously we got her hair shaved, and all the spots where it's lighter, that's where her hair had already fallen out. I know people had questions about that, but like that spot, she already didn't have hair there because it was falling out so much. Here's pictures from her school. They made this really nice shirt for her and everyone signed it. And they put the green cancer ribbon on there and did Eva Strong, and then here's all the teachers and everyone with the shirts. You see here, she was almost completely bald at that point. She's had a few little spots. She wasn't feeling too good that day, but her grandparents came and saw her there. They went to Steak and Shake because that's her favorite. There's her little brother getting chemo again. Went to the Children's Museum. And then this is where she ended up getting really sick, and they had to take her by ambulance to Riley. She was trying to that. You can tell in her face, you know, she obviously wasn't feeling very good. She started feeling a little better after like the 2nd or 3rd day. We were there for 4 days total, but there she was on like the last day, feeling better. There's me and Cody. Her teacher came to visit her at home, which I thought was great, and Eva absolutely loved it, still talks about it, so. And there's her class, and her with her little stuffed animal, and unicorn stuff, and there she is, getting ready to get her lumbar puncture done. That's obviously a sticker, but there's Dr. Ducky, her little chemo duck. She did actually name her port Mr. Porty. There she was, just being goofy. This was her first snow. So she made a little snowman, and she got matching jammies from her Mimi and Pop Pop. She got a little band-aid there, and then she saw Santa and did a little Christmas play, so there's a few little pictures there. And took her to the playground, and she played there as well. Then we had a mommy-daughter day, and we got ice cream and went to Chuck E. Cheese, and that was our girls' day. And then here's where we got the PET scan to see if the cancer was gone or not, and that was on December 20th. And there she is. I probably wasn't supposed to take pictures at that time, but too late, I did. Here we are in the waiting room waiting. Still waiting, getting blood pressure, all that. And then here she is ringing the bell. Got a picture of her little certificate of achievement. She got a cookie and a medal. And there's some more pictures. And then here's her final report. I just put in here as well. And then this was, you know, note of complete response to treatment, which means the cancer is gone and it responded to the chemo well. So there's all that. This was the original when we had to go in for her lymph node biopsy. But there's her whole cancer journey in there.